Hello everybody, this is Mr. DSiWare Review. Today I'm bringing you another slightly different video. This one is talking about the future of DSiWare. Now keep in mind that this is not actually any form of announced future, it's just speculation and stuff I want to see happen. Also, if you guys have anything you want to see happen, I encourage you to put it down in the comments because I'm sure some of you have some good ideas, and I do actually read all the comments. Plus, if Nintendo ever notices this video, well, anyway, I guess I'll be addressing some speculation first. One bit of speculation that came up even before the DSi's release is virtual handheld. As you know, the DSi has no Game Boy slot, or, well, I should say Game Boy Advance slot, because not even the DS Lite or DS could play Game Boy or Game Boy Color games. Now, because the shop was announced, a lot of people thought, hey, maybe they will have it so you can download old Game Boy Color, and maybe even Game Boy Advance games in the shop. This would be especially useful since now people who have, say, Pokemon, well, I don't know, one of the Pokemon games can't use the PAL Park feature. So that's definitely something Nintendo could do. Control, well, all you really need is the D-pad A, B, and for some games, LR, start, and select. So, I mean, you got all the buttons ready, and if the DS Lite could play Game Boy Advance games, it should not be that hard to make the DSi play Game Boy Advance games as well. If they did go through with this idea, I'm thinking they'd probably do something like 500 points for a Game Boy game, 800 for Game Boy Color, and 1,000 for Game Boy Advance, kind of like they do in the Wii shop for NES, SNES, and N64. That's pretty much it as far as that goes. I actually did some research and just to see how space would go, like memory, and I found out that 8 blocks is about a megabyte, and then I went and just looked up some sizes of some ROMs, and honestly, there would definitely be room. So yeah, I guess that's just about it for that. Now, time for, I guess, just speculation or stuff I want to see about apps. There was a rumor that popped up quite a while ago, actually. It was on Wikipedia. Wikipedia has this big chart of all the DSi games and applications, and it was saying that there would be a Skype application that would come up sometime soon. It never did, and it soon became removed from the list. But still, that got me thinking, that might be a pretty good idea. The DSi has cameras, and a microphone, so that could work, in theory, couldn't it? Not much else to say about that one. Then, something I would like to see is like a mailbox app. Kind of like how the Wii has a mailbox, so you could not only send messages to, other people, but quite frankly, so Nintendo would send you messages. Something they also need to do is make it so you can play applications and games off of the SD card, like they did on the Wii. I mean, there's several things that the Wii has that the DSi doesn't, but should. Anyway, also, well, another thing the Wii has, recently in the shop, they added something called demos for WiiWare. And it'll basically be like a level or two of a WiiWare game, and it'll be absolutely free to let you see if you want to try it or not. Well, I was actually thinking, even a long time ago, the DSi should have demos, whether it be of DSiWare games or actual DS games, seriously. I mean, Nintendo really needs to think about it. If they just put up a free demo of maybe like a level or two of a game that they're going to release, a lot of people are quite possibly going to buy that game that wouldn't have previously. Like, if you go to, I don't know, like Target or Walmart or Best Buy or whatever, GameStop, it doesn't matter. A lot of times they'll have the kiosk with the DS on display, and they'll have a demo of some recent game, like, I don't know, I was at I remember once it was like Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Don't know what they're usually displaying now. But, you know, they'll usually display one of those big name games, like the next Mario or like the next Pokemon or something like that. Well, imagine if instead of even having to deal with the demo at the store, just go to the shop, download the free demo, and right there you can try out the game, and you can really formulate your decision on whether or not you want to buy it. And the fact is, because it's free, a lot of people would download it, and then several of those people who wouldn't have originally wanted to buy the game might now want to buy the game. So Nintendo makes money, and we get some free demos. So, there you go. I guess that pretty much wraps up that one. Can't think of any more applications that would be cool to see. But like I said, I'm sure some of you guys have some cool ideas, so put them down in the comments, or even a video response if you really want to. But, anyway, I guess that wraps this up. So if you liked this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll promise I'll have an actual review coming up soon, guys.